everyone. Hope everyone is doing well. So, this is our lecture number two of recruitment business startup. So, as you know, in our last video, we went through 8 crucial points of recruitment business, and in today's video, we will explore each point in detail. So, without wasting our time, let's head toward our first point. So, the first point was how to select your niche. So I will say first and the most important thing to consider why you will decide for your niche is check your background and strength. Because if you will go with your background, you will be more confident about your work and it's easier to dominate when you understand the language of the industry. So the best way to set your niche is ask yourself these 3 questions. Do I have experience in a specific industry? Do I understand certain job? I already have contact in the sector. So, for example, if you have IT experience, then go with the tech recruit. And if you have experience of healthcare department, then go with the nursing or care recruitment is in demand in UK. And if you are construction background, then go with the skilled trades and recruitment. Okay, so these steps will help you to select your niche because to go with your background is very beneficial for you because in the next process when you go with the candidate screening it is will become very easy for you to explore the CV and to shortlist them and shortlist the skills and to select the candidate for the okay. So the second most important thing is market demand. Always check which are the roles companies having difficulties to hire. Okay, a good niche must have continuous hiring, not one time. Okay, so if you ask me, uh, uh, which niches are in high demand, then I will say IT and software development, healthcare and social care department, construction and engineering department, and the last one is finance and accounting. So, if you ask me which niche and role should you select as startup business, then I will say go with IT and software. They are always in demand. For example, let's check on Indeed. If you say uh, software developers, so you can see 8 plus jobs are available in software development developers or software. The category can be differ, but there are lot of jobs are available. If you search for the software engineers, software 1,000 plus jobs are software development. Can you see that? So you're starting your business, then I will say at uh, uh, startup business, go with the software engineer. Then when you will get expertise, you can add up some more. So the third more important thing to consider is the niche competitor. Yes, always look for your competitor, because not only you are hiring for software engineer or healthcare, um, there are thousands of other recruitment companies who are doing the same. So, for example, if you selected IT as your niche, then study competition in the niche. Search for how many agencies already serve this. Are they generalist or specialist? Can you specialize further? So, if you can, then I will say instead of IT recruitment, choose cybersecurity contractors for fintech companies. This market is in highly demand, I would say. So if you are going with healthcare, then instead of healthcare, choose care assistant for elderly care homes. Okay, so in that way, you can compensate if you choose these needs. Okay, so uh, 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 one more thing you need to remember, that remember, the narrower the need, the easier is to stand. Okay, don't go with the common. So here you can see a simple decision formula. You note that formula, then it will get easier for you to decide. Is the simple formula is your knowledge plus market demand plus profitability and plus manageable competition over. Okay, so let's head toward our second one is recruitment models, which are three: permanent, contract based, and temporary hire. Okay, so in permanent hire, employees are hired on long term or indefinite basis and become part of the company permanent. So in permanent hire, there is no fixed end date, and you can be hired full time as part time. Okay, it can be full time hire permanent, or can be part time permanent job. Okay, it's beneficial in term of employee. And what are the benefits? It is more secure, and in terms of salary, and in terms of company benefits. So in contract based hiring, employees are hired for a specific period or project under a fixed term contract. In that kind of hire, you know the end date of the job, but there are chances of contract renewal. It's very beneficial in terms of pay rates. They're pretty high, and you can get exposure to work in multiple projects as well. Okay, and the third and the last one is temporary hire. So in temporary hire, workers are hired for a short term or immediate need, often through staffing agents. For example, every year before Christmas, Amazon hire many employees, on temporary pay only for 3 months, because these were the busiest days and there is shortage of permanent employees as well. So hire the staff temporary. Can be for 1 month, 2 or 3 months. It's depend on the need. So, but it is a good opportunity if you go with the temporary hire to get into the job and to get the experience. So it's an entry point to enter in the market. Okay, so let's head toward the third point: register your company. Okay, so to start a business, it's your first legal step to get into the market and to introduce yourself through your company. Okay, so the first thing, there are different types of companies to register, but I will suggest you go with private limited company. It's most common and recommended for growth. Actually, the benefit is in this company is legally, it's legally separate from its owner, and owners can be shareholders. Moreover, the liabilities are limited to invested amount. Okay? The other reason is your personal assets are protected, and even if you want to add shareholders or investor in future, you can easily. Okay, so without wasting time, let's head toward that steps are. required to register at choose company type, okay, which I have already told you. Go with the private limited. Okay, pick a unique name. Okay, so you should pick a unique company name because of that name you will be recognized. Okay, so UK registered address. You need a address to register your company. It should be a UK address. Okay, so you should have the information of your directors and shareholders, whatever it is. And to register the company, you need to go to the UK Company House. I will link this website. Google when you search for the UK Company House, will be the will open the link. Set up UK company. Different steps. You need. I will advise you to go and read all these steps in this, and then head toward register your company with company. So here, go with the third option, register your company with company first. And yeah, there is a change. First, yes, are you starting a new application? That you need to from 25 November entry verify your identity from, and then you can. So when you complete the step of it, then you will and continue. So of course you will go with the card and pay. So when you five yourself your identity, so these are the steps you enter your director or shareholder detail, and you also need a UK address. Then you are good to go to register your company. And I think you need £50 for that. It's £12 and higher £50. That's only the investment you need for business for your recruitment. Otherwise, there is uh, no need of investment. Okay, so you keep continue and go with the all the queries and questions ask and just fulfill those requirements and good to go. Okay. So for the bank accounts, yeah. So after uh, you need to open your business, and for the bank account, the two options. If you ask me, I will suggest two banks. Number one is the site, okay, and the second is voice. Okay, so these two banks are available, which allow you to your bank account, and it's free. You don't need to pay monthly. They will your business company line, and the second one is voice. So if you want to go with international buyer, or you recruit other company and go with the one and the that's it toward our next legal document. Okay? So there are two legal that issue. First one is terms of and second candidate. Okay, so terms of business. So need to understand it's a legal contract between your recruitment agent and the client. Okay, think of it as the rules under which we supply candidate to the employer. It protects your fees, ownership of candidate, and legal. Okay, the purpose of this is if any dispute arises in future with your client, then this contract will approve, which protect your company because courts rely heavily on definition. Okay, so the second one is candidate consent and GDPR. So this document is between your recruitment agent and the candidate. Right? Okay, it explains how you collect, use, store, and share personal. If you're UK, so this document is mandatory under you. Okay, basically, the General Data Protection Regulation GDPR, is a legal document that explains how an organization collects, uses, stores, share, and protect personal data in line with the GDPR and the UK 2000. Okay, in simple terms, if you ask, it tells people what you do with their personal information and what rights they have. Okay. For example, when you outreach any candidate to offer job and for the screening process, you need personal information of the candidate. That include candidate name, address, email, phone number, CV, and so on. This document that you will sign with the candidate will ensure candidate about his or her privacy. Simple is that. Okay. So as I promised, uh, that I will provide you a draft of these legal documents. So, so here's the PDF studied as per requirement and input. Then click below. Uh, I click yes. So first one is terms of business. Okay, uh, these headings uh, contain different information you need to fill in as per your company. The first one is definition, scope of the services, client obligation. When you will go through each point, you will get to know, you will understand it easy, very easy. Okay. So fees, introduction and ownership, liabilities, termination, warning law. Okay, and candidate concern GDPR private includes introduction, data collected. Okay, it will be the information of the data you have collected from the candidate, purpose of processing. Okay, so data sharing, data retention, candidate rights. So all of these are very simple to fill in. This that you will get to know very well. So I will attach the link of the no one will tell you. I have went through many videos on this. I haven't seen someone is providing that kind of document uh, in your videos providing or when giving the information of these documents. So it's very, very confidential, but it's a draft, so you can edit it as per your requirement. I think we should stop here. Otherwise, you will get bored. The rest of the points we will discuss in our next video. So, till then, take care. Allah Hafiz. Bye.